I think men with super high self-esteem, I think the baseline is men with super high self-esteem, reciprocity is more important than beauty. As long as she wants him as much as he wants her. And this is like, they're, men with high self-esteem only know what women look like who like them. So they know women to want to take their clothes off. They know women that are calling their phone 24/7. They know women who are initiating sex. That's what men with high self-esteem, that's the type of women they're around. And how you measure how attracted she is to you is how much a physical affection she initiates. It doesn't have to be, women won't always initiate sex, but when we're attracted to a man, we constantly initiate physical contact. So how much she has to be attracted to you. Once she's attracted to you, she has to trust your judgment. How does she trust your judgment? You have intense amount of self-control. You with all areas of your life. You're controlled with your money. You're controlled with your food. You're in control with you know your intelligence. Everything. You have self-control. If you are impulsive and you are chaotic, some women will find that attractive, but they are usually also very impulsive and chaotic women. Most women want a man that they know is naturally somewhat responsible. It might sound boring in the short term, but in the long run, there is nothing more unattractive than an old teenager. What is an old teenager? A grown man who's still impulsive. So don't be that guy. It's just not attractive to a woman. Learn to control your impulses, whether that means your aggression, whether that means your anger, whether that means your sex, whether that means your food. You learn the art of self-control, because only through self-control then you can achieve whatever you want. But without self-control, it's like you have to stop and start. Everything you start in life, you have to stop and start, whether you make money or whether you start a great relationship. If you don't practice self-control, you won't have self-respect, and therefore you won't actually achieve your long-term vision. So really practice a lot of self-control. I would say that is really important for women. What's really unattractive is when a man lives a double life. There are so many men that in public, they might be very admirable, might be very successful, whatever it is, but their private life is one that is shambolic, or one that they're embarrassed of, or they're ashamed of. They might be doing things privately that they're not proud of. You need to become a man that if there was a camera following you in private, you would actually be proud of the things that you do in private. Whereas when you live a double life, the problem is you'll have to use your false self to attract a woman, and then she'll discover the real you and she'll leave. And you almost, are always tiptoeing around women, because you know that if she knew the real you, she wouldn't be attracted. So the key is to become a person whose private self is congruent with their public self. And as a result, you'll be more attractive. I know that's a very vague answer, but essentially we're attracted to a man that is able to look after us, and that requires responsibility.